Dun dun dun. Today's story is Goliath's mama ain't shit. First of all, it's hard to say put the S behind Goliath.
Goliaths.
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 I feel like Sylvester. Goliath.
Clean that mic afterwards, please.
Goliath apostrophe S, mama ain't shit. Yo, this is Dean Beanz, international rapper. And for those who know me, I'm not just a music guy. I'm a guy with a whole crazy ass life. And I got a lot of stories to tell. So I talked to my two buddies, Myshelle and Jahi, and tell them all of this crazy stuff. And then we pretty much talk about a bunch of useless information. So, the setting is Detroit, East Side.
Here we go.
Shaner and 8 Mile. One of those back streets, though. South side of 8 Mile. East side of Shaner. Couple blocks. Blah, blah, blah. I'm at my sister's house. God rest her soul. Spent the night over there. You know, we just hang out, do what we do. But she went to work while I was asleep. I woke up, nobody's home. So, hey, I'm going to go sit on the porch and chill. Did I say what year?
No, you did not.
1999. Right? So everybody's going out the house. I'm sitting on the porch, like, just chilling. And then I hear commotion from my right, down the street. What is this? It is teenage girls arguing, a group of them. Well, this might be interesting. So I'm watching. They're getting closer to me. And I notice that one of the girls was really big. Let's call her Goliath.
Sorry.
She was by herself and the other girls was against her. So I'm like, these girls about to jump her, but she's towering over all of them. I'm like, she's gonna beat the shit out of these little girls. The main girl talking shit was the smallest one.
Of course.
Right? Let's call her Slim Knuckles.
Slim Knuckles.
Slim Knuckles.
Okay.
Right? So I'm watching this go on. Now, as an adult, you're supposed to stop the kids from fighting.
Correct.
I was not an adult. I was so with the shits. I just want to see what's going to happen. So I'm watching and I'm like, okay, if she falls and they stomp her, I'm going to stop it. You know what I'm saying? But other than that, I'm just going to let whatever happens happen. So they get to talking and the little girl does her hands like this.
Like a choo-choo train?
Like Popeye.
Oh, that looked more like a
yeah. You know,
locomotive,
you ain't never seen people. They put they put the one foot back and they do this.
Yeah,
that looks so stupid to me. Like,
well, she did it. I think she was powering up. She was,
winding up.
She was getting her Dragon Ball Z on. I'm about to Super Saiyan. I don't know.
like a little chattering teeth. You wind it up at the top and it just all over the place.
Listen, Goliath was unbothered. She's like, I'm about to mop the street with all of these little bitches. I'm like, I think she's going to do it. So the other girls is they're not up front. So it looks like it's about to be one-on-one. So that's some grown-up shit to me. Even though it was kids, that's some grown-up shit. Y'all one-on-one, y'all do it. And you got heart because this is a big motherfucker. Like, she'll fall on you and squeeze all the jelly out your donut. So she does this. Goliath put them hands up. She took a swing, another swing, and Slim Knuckles, bow, drop Goliath. Listen, I stood up like Smokey and Craig on the porch like, huh? Oh, shit. So she knocks her down. The other girls get ready to start to stomp her. Then I intervene. Stop that shit. Y'all get the hell out of here with that shit. You got them kids. Blah, 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 blah. I'm acting like I'm 45 years old. I was only like 20-something.
You went from not to an adult to somebody's granddaddy.
Yeah. Yes.
Heavy get off my porch.
Still in my 20s, right?
Get off my lawn.
So so I get them off of her. They didn't get no good kicks in. I get them off of her. Girl gets up. She starts talking shit again. And Slim Knuckles say, I got her. Other two backs off. I sat back down. I'm thinking in my head, why don't I have popcorn? I could use a Faygo right now. This is fucking entertaining. You know what? I wish I had some motherfucking Milk Duds.
Oh, my God.
yeah.
You know, when you go to the
We
movies,
go to
the Milk
show,
Duds.
Yeah, the Milk Duds, definitely.
Milk Duds and a fucking Slurpee, a cherry icy.
It's over.
Man.
Bro.
I make mine with cherry and Pepsi. Fantastic.
It's a good time.
I do it with Sprite.
What?
Yeah.
That's good too.
So this whole block is my movie screen, but I don't have any snacks. I'm a little mad, but fuck it. I got my entertainment. So they square up again. The shoulder joint this time. You know, when you put shoulders together, I'm like, damn, they still do that? So they hit the circle, and then they start squabbing. And Slim Knuckles, weave, bop, doom, knocked her down again. I'm like, this motherfucker's Floyd Mayweather before we even knew who Floyd Mayweather was. She is fucking incredible. And it wasn't no wild pitch. It was straight bow. I mean, solid ones. I'm like, somebody had taught her this shit. So the big girl gets up again. Now she's a little tired at this point because
You had to be. You've ate pavement twice.
and she wasn't like an in shape girl. She was
No.
just a big girl.
Correct.
She was there.
She should have used her weight, but she tried to use her hands, and I'm sorry.
Like you supposed to stance yourself.
Exactly. But what she didn't know is when old girl was revving up, she was really getting Super Saiyan. And she turned from Slim Knuckles to Slim Knuckles of Fury. So I'm telling you, I seen the lights coming off of her, and you know how in Dragon Ball Z they just stand there and go, ah, for like 30
And then
minutes.
they do like the different camera frames from every angle.
Yes.
Yes.
And they be talking, I feel my power getting greater. That's what the fuck she was doing. I'm like, ooh, she about to knock her big ass head off. They square up again. They square up.
Wait. There's a
third
third
time?
round?
Listen. Yes.
Round 3, fight.
They square
Okay.
up again. Now I'm on the porch like this. I'm leaning into it like I'm really looking at a movie like she is about to fight her again. And you could tell big girl's tired. But she's like, I gotta fight. She can't run. She's big.
She could have walked away.
How? She'd have got beat up in the back of the head.
Sis would have jumped
Listen,
on her
man,
back.
rule number 1, don't turn your back when you're getting your ass whooped.
Walk backwards.
Walk backwards, but if you can't run, you just have to fight.
Mhm.
You just gotta eat it. So they square up again. Weave, bah, boom, again. I'm like, my God, this is the TKO. The rules say if you get knocked down 3 times in
It's
a
over.
round,
It's
it's
a wrap.
over.
Yeah, there's no more. How many rounds is it? 12? You
Usually
don't do the other
12 rounds.
12
Yeah,
rounds,
You don't do
but-
the other 9.
This
If you
was
get knocked 3 times in 1 round, it's a wrap.
So Slim Fist of Fury in Super Saiyan mode, in my eyes, got a TKO.
Yeah, for sure.
She got a TKO, all is fair. And Big Girl was like, you know what? I just took my L. She's ready to dip. But then comes a van. Pulls up. Skirt! I'm like, oh shit, shit about to get thick. Who pops out? Goliath's mom.
No.
I'm like, oh shit. Now I know you ain't about to let no little motherfucker beat your ass. Goliath's mama's about to get busy. So Goliath tries to get in the van. Goliath's mama comes around. And you see Fist of Fury start revving up. I'm like, oh shit, she about to fight Goliath's mama? Goliath's mama came around the corner like she was with the shit. She with the shits. Goliath is trying to get in the van because she like, I had enough. had enough. I'm done. I got my ass whooped 3 times TKO. That's the rules. Give me my boxing check. Buster Douglas. I'm done.
I'm ready for my press conference. Like, leave me alone.
Goliath's mama, when she get to the other side and see your girl rev up, she turns to Goliath and say, beat her ass. Goliath like, she was looking like, I don't want to fight her
She
again.
traumatized.
She looked like she was about to cry. Goliath's mama was like, you beat her ass right now. So Goliath mopes over to the boxing ring again. And you see revving up again. She went to super Saiyan mode. You remember in Dragon Ball Z when Frieza's head got like 5 miles long?
Yeah.
She was ready. Goliath did not want it. You could see it in her face. I felt so bad for her. Like, why don't you just say, I lost and I don't want to fight? But Goliath's mama was adamant about seeing her daughter beat up this little girl.
So she thought.
And next thing you know, weave, bop, boom, dropped her again.
So these were all one-hitter quitters.
Yes.
She had
Yes.
power behind that fist. Okay?
Listen, man, she aimed with accuracy, the proper force. She had her fist ball right. She had good form.
Technique.
It was perfect. I couldn't have thrown a punch any more perfect. Repeatedly. She knocked this girl down 4 times. Goliath's mama was so motherfucking mad. But guess what Goliath's mama didn't do?
Tell her to beat her ass again.
No, she didn't step to Fist of Furies herself. She picked her ass up just like Red's dad did on Friday.
You want some of this, old man?
What you doing messing around with these nice people? Get in this car. And they drove off into the sunset. And so I'm sitting on the porch. And now Fist of Fury is super hype in the middle of the street. I'm like, I should go and thump her in the motherfucking forehead. But if this little motherfucker knock me out, I'm not going to be able to live it down. So see, the moral of the story is, you can't listen to your parents all the time.
Because they will get you fucked up.
She didn't see the fight. She didn't know the experience. She saw her daughter was not really trying to scrap, but she just jumped in it anyway. So I feel like Goliath's mama ain't shit because you saw your child didn't want to fight and you just threw her to the wolves and got her ass whooped again.
And probably cussed her out on the way home.
You let Dragon Ball Z beat your ass. That's a cartoon. No, mama, it's real life.
I seen her.
Oh, girl was what was that one character? Cell, when they kept trying to kill him, cutting that nigga tail off and everything, and he was just like, doo doo doo. I'm gonna beat somebody ass next.
Listen, when I saw that fight, I saw every cartoon, every video game. You know, on Street Fighter when you do that last hit and it be in slow motion and they be flying in the air. Mortal Kombat, the fucking uppercuts.
Finish her.
Man, listen, it was bad. I felt so bad for her.
Wow.
I always wondered what happened to Goliath.
She probably had to move to another state.
Or she went to some self-defense classes, one.
Do she like her mama?
You can after that.
No.
I would be so mad at mom. Like,
because like I ate 3 willingly, trying to prove a point. And now I had to eat a 4th one because you wouldn't listen.
4.
You feel me? Like
4 L's.
Like as soon as I'm old enough, I'd be like, here go these divorce papers because you set me up.
If you go to
my last name,
you don't love me
at all.
You must have hated my damn daddy or something.
I must have been a mistake.
Listen, man, if you go to the barber and you catch 4 fades, you're going to be bald. So nothing going to be left. So she caught 4 fades and there was nothing left for her. She was done.
Oh my God.
I wouldn't go back to school after getting beat up 4 times by the same person in the same round.
Oh, there's no way. You got to transfer.
You got to.
The embarrassment is just.
Alone because you think the whole hood didn't tell.
Oh, they talked about that for months.
They had an audience. I'm not even from the east side.
And you weren't the only one looking outside. You were just the only one that went outside.
Exactly.
You know what I'm saying?
Exactly.
Come on.
And then you took the story all the way back to the west side. So now the whole city.
Nigga, now the whole world.
The world, Craig.
The world know.
Be happy I don't know your name, Goliath. But your mama ain't shit.
Right now she's sitting somewhere watching this. Hey, my mama.
Man, look, it was bad. So it made me think about this. Can we all admit that we've been beat up before?
Yeah.
Okay, we've all lost a fight. You lost a fight. I want to hear what the fuck you... Listen.
How is it lost? I got snuck.
That means you lost.
I didn't know I was getting hit. How's that a loss?
He told me 3 times where he got hit.
Mm-hmm.
One time he got snuck. The other time he cried.
No.
I did cry.
And the other time he was just wondering what the fuck. Didn't hit back. But he says those were not fights. But then he said he had a fight with his cousin.
No, it was one of my best friends.
One of his best friends. And that wasn't a fight. Nigga,
so
it was a fight.
I admit, that was a fight.
You've been punched before. How about that?
All right, I've been punched.
Okay, we can all admit that we've been punched before.
Yes.
Think in your memory. Go back, close your eyes, think. When you got punched, I'm going to ask you first, Chris.
Okay.
what was the actual sound you heard inside of your head on impact?
It was like, doom. And that was the one when I got snuck.
It was like,
It was like, doom. I was like,
doom.
like, so when dude snuck me, so he hit me from across here.
Okay.
So I could not see his fist at all. Because I feel like if I would have seen him punch me or I would have known I was about to get punched, I would have ate it.
Mm-hmm.
And so he hit me, and I kind of like for a split second blacked out, and I was on the floor. But I popped right back up. So I put my fist up, and he was gone. So I was ready to like fight the dude.
Stick and move for real, for real.
Man, he a punk.
He said on site and
Say it to his face.
Oh, I will.
You can't. Who is he?
I don't know. If you was at the Grand Quarters in 1999,
punching niggas from the back.
Right. Where you at?
Oh
Where
my
you at?
God.
Come
Sandra?
see me. No.
Oops. Red.
Yeah.
We can
It was
edit that out.
it was like a smack. It was like
It was like a pap.
yeah.
You got a skibbity pap.
Yeah, like you ever seen that video? It's like Sharkeisha, no. And
Oh no.
Yeah.
So
Yeah.
when I got punched, it was never one. It was always several. I always caught the combo. You know what I'm saying? Like, it was somebody who was really good with the joystick that was controlling the person that was punching me, because I got hit with the combos. So I remember swinging and missed, and then I felt the first one, and it sounded like "Promp." I think it was like glue.
It sounded
And
like
then
you
I
was
looked
farting.
up, and when I opened my eyes, everybody was walking away, and I was looking at the sky. I was like, how long I been down here?
You just lost all concept of time.
Yeah, and then it's like, you know, the craziest punch sounds like,
Because them boys coming fast at you.
no, birds, nigga, I was knocked out.
Oh, you're right.
So here's another question. When you get punched, do you see a flash of light?
Yeah, a white one.
See, it went dark for me.
It just went, oh, you got knocked out too.
I did not. I popped right back up.
Nigga, you don't know if you pop right back up. It was probably 5 minutes later, and he was like, oh, I got you.
No, because people were still running. So I know I got right back up.
Where that bus come from?
like the dance floor was like freshly scattering. So I know I got right back up. Yeah.
Yikes.
Yeah.
Yeah, so it is a fact that when you get punched, you do know what the sound effect sounds like. And you do see lights and stars, so that's where the cartoons got it from.
Yeah, it's real life.
So, being that Goliath's mama ain't shit, let's talk about mamas.
It's funny that you say that because my mom actually did something similar.
Oh. Did you
Mama,
lose?
cover your ears.
Did you lose it?
No, not to me. So, you know my whole living situation. So my grandma, whatever. So
Right.
so basically, my mom was being bullied by some girl, like bigger girl, and she would come home every day, you know, either trying to run away from the girl, she wouldn't fight her. So I don't know. I don't remember if it was my mom or my dad. One of them was like, "You're not getting in this car until you beat her up."
Oh, damn.
So this is around the time when everybody had metal lunch boxes. So basically, my mom came
Barbie?
home. I don't remember what kind it was, but she was born in '69. So
Jim.
Oh, she had a
hologram.
She had the like construction metal
Yes.
lunchbox. Oh, I thought
Yes.
she meant like a Spider-Man or some
no.
shit.
Mm-mm.
Oh my.
Mm-hmm. So she came home and her lunchbox was all dented up. But she beat that girl ass
With the lunchbox.
with the lunchbox.
That's not beating somebody up. That is aggravated assault. That is a charge.
Okay.
That's jail time, yo.
My mom was little like me, and the girl was big like her. Like, ain't no, we didn't know anything about ramp ups and Super Saiyan, so I'm pretty sure she was like, here go this weapon. Probably was crying the whole time.
Your mama gave her the lunchbox to use?
No, it was her lunchbox that she took to school with her.
And she beat this girl up with a damn cast iron ass lunchbox.
Yep.
I mean, you would rather deal with the streets than to deal with mama.
Oh, real
Yeah.
talk? Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
I mean, at that point, she had to prove a point.
She had to.
You know, that kept people probably off her back for a
Oh
minute.
yeah, they want to catch the
They wouldn't catch the
lunchbox.
lunchbox.
You don't wanna catch
or
the
whatever
lunchbox.
else may
Catch
be
this
nearby.
lunchbox fade in this
No.
bitch.
Now you look up, here she go running up crying with the lunchbox over her
Right.
head. Ready to knock your ass out.
I wonder if she still got the lunchbox and keep it on the
In the
mantle
case
with a little face print in it.
with a plaque.
Yeah,
It said this was the day.
the
that
day.
changed my life.
That changed my life.
Wow.
Yeah.
I wonder if every time she punch somebody, do she her sound effect the word lunchbox? Lunchbox, lunchbox.
How mad do you have to be?
I wonder if the person that got hit with the lunchbox, the first when she seen the lunchbox coming, was it slow motion like, oh shit, lunchbox, bow?
I just want to know
motherfucker-
what she heard and what she saw, because I imagine getting hit with a lunchbox gotta show something different than getting hit with a fist.
She saw people making steel. You know how when
When they hitting
when
it.
they got the sword on the anvil and the sparks is coming up. That's what she saw. Damn. Getting
Yes.
beat up. I have to say it's funny, but it's not funny when you get beat up.
Beat up.
Nah.
But later on, it's fucking hilarious,
Because you
man.
got beat up.
And won't nobody admit it. I ain't never lost a scrap.
My thing is that, yeah, I might have gotten beat up, but that person knows that anytime you want to fight, you know what I'm saying?
You're
like,
gonna have
I'm
to.
going to fight.
Yeah,
You're
you're
going to
gonna
have
have
to
to.
beat my ass every time. And after a while, you're going to get tired of trying to beat my ass. You know what I'm saying? Like,
Mhm.
and that's what it is. Like,
Or
I
you
don't.
going to get them that one good time where they be like, you know what? I ain't messing with this person.
But
no
you
more."
know
Yeah.
what, though? I have to admit, thank God this guy was my friend. He liked to fight. So he would fight you every time and beat you up every time. And it didn't matter. And he grew up as a grown man still beating people up. He did not care. And
So
listen,
he was a true definition of on site.
on site. On site. One day, me and him sitting on the porch and we talking. And he was like, man, beep. I ain't tell you my name. But he's like, man, you know I beat your ass. I was like, bro, I'm not fucking with you. I'll go in the house and get something to hurt you real bad. He was like, what? I was like, nigga, I'll shoot you. My mama got a sword upstairs. I'll cut you. I'm not fighting you because I be seeing what you be doing to everybody. Me and you cool. Let's just stay cool because you don't fight fair. And I'm not about to square with you.
No.
I'm going to hurt you. And he looks at me and he was like, I fucks with you. Yes. Thank you, Jesus.
That was a test.
So I know that this story was so hard to figure out what I was going to talk about. Does your research coincide at all?
Absolutely not.
Absolutely not. But you said
Maybe.
you researched about bad moms.
Yeah. But they were like kind of like funny stories.
Let's go.
All right. So I found 30. Well, we're not gonna read all 30 of them, but
Please
it was
don't. Please
no,
don't.
it was 30 parents who went too far and almost got shamed for it.
Okay.
So this is a text message.
I think that's a part of it because
Yeah.
her mama went too far. Okay.
Way too far.
Okay, so it says, "Hi, this is Jaden's mom. Jaden told me that he played with your Yu-Gi-Oh cards when he visited your younger brother. I don't appreciate that kind of behavior from a grown man. I don't want you to play with those damn cards ever again when my son is at your house. The devil lives inside those cards."
She should have told her son to beat his ass. Yeah.
She said,
What a
"Hello,
lunchbox."
Jaden's mom. I'm afraid it's too late. The demons are already at your house and they know your son has been playing with my Yu-Gi-Oh cards."
Are they two petty ass motherfuckers?
I love it.
The kid is like, what the fuck, y'all?
Correct. These weren't all that bad. It was just more like crazy text messages, like somebody complaining about taking pills, but it's actually epilepsy medication. But it was like, don't take drugs in front of my son. And she was like, medication's just a crutch. You need to show that being well is mind over matter, like that type of stuff.
Oh my
Wow.
God. And he had epilepsy?
Yeah.
You shitty mom.
Horrible.
She need her ass whooped.
So the woman told her, she's like, I prefer to be conscious instead of on the floor.
She ain't shit.
Yes.
She ain't shit. She ain't shit. Okay, so here's an ain't shit question. We've all been young. Mom has a boyfriend.
Mm.
It's nighttime. You're at home. She thinks you're asleep. You're awake. You hear her smashing. She's not quiet.
That's got to be awkward.
She ain't shit or eh. Y'all so quiet.
Well, coming from somebody who, grandparents were, married for 34 years.
You just hear
No. I
your
was just
grandparents
saying,
didn't do it?
I don't know is what I'm saying because I slept downstairs.
Oh, you
So-
were lucky.
Yeah, so if there were, I'm sure there was things popping off, but I wasn't aware of when the things were going on because I always was a you decent yeller, you know what I'm saying? Because I'm not stupid.
Right.
Word up.
Smart.
I don't know.
The look on his face, he's seen it.
No, I've never seen it.
He's heard it.
I've never heard it. But I'm thinking of this scenario, and I'm like, I mean, mama grown. She gonna do her thing. Yo, little dumbass should have been asleep.
So,
but what if that's what woke you up, though?
Oh, that's bad.
You want to hear about Ain't Shit Mama?
Yes.
Lord, this is so bad. I was young, okay? I was young, so don't judge me. Okay. Don't judge me. I was really young. I was an asshole back in the day. Just don't judge me. It's so bad.
Okay.
But this chick wanted to smash. She wanted the meat. I delivered the meat. I brought it over. I was the Uber, right?
Okay, Arby's.
So I get over there. She had had a baby like not that long ago, but she snatched back. Fat booty, boom, bow, 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 boom, bow, pow. All of them in one walk, right? So she's like, let's smash. I'm like, let's. But her kid is on the other end of the bed.
Oh.
Sleep. And I'm like, where we gonna go? She just drops the drawers. And I'm like, now I'm conflicted. It's a child, like a baby, you know what I'm saying? A child right there, and his ass right in front of me. Child, ass. Ass smashed her.
Oh, my God.
Smashed and left feeling so bad for that child.
Wow.
The poor baby.
So bad.
What?
She ain't shit?
She ain't.
No.
Nah, you at least gotta.
And it's like I've heard people say things like, well, that's a baby. They don't know what's going on. But it's just like your baby's still in the room though.
Yeah. So what we don't know what the baby knows.
Exactly.
The baby might be like, ooh, wait till I can learn how to talk.
Man.
Or when I can learn how to walk out this mother.
Out this motherfucker.
Right.
Like, hey, I felt so bad. I never did it again. It was a bad experience. I couldn't even really enjoy myself because I was feeling like shit the whole time.
Goodness gracious.
Like what if the baby woke up and started crying? Do she stop me? Do she keep going?
You know what I'm saying?
Like does she rock the baby while she getting her
while she getting rocked?
Rock the baby.
Rock the baby while she getting her baby rocked.
Like what do you do? Like
I don't know.
Like think happy thoughts and she just goes and tends to the kid. Like
yeah. So unfortunately, we did have a musical guest, but I was stupid and I forgot to call him. I called him on the way to the house to change clothes at 7:00. But he said he'll definitely do the show again. This guy is he's a dope rapper. He has one of the dopest voices in Detroit hip hop. It's two guys that got crazy voices. But this guy, he's dope. He's like a street rap type dude, but he got bars. Like he can spit. He's super dope. His name is Seven the General.
Okay.
Seven. Brother Seven.
We gonna have Seven come in. Me and Seven got crazy stories because he remember me from the open mic days and all kinds of crazy shit used to happen. He was there seeing the shit. You know what I'm saying? So yeah, we're gonna have a musical guest then, and you know the people won't know because I'm just gonna edit that shit and put it in.
Now they know.
So remember what y'all got on, and we'll interview him another day.
Oh, okay.
He's coming next week. So bring the same outfits, same clothes yesterday, still high as yesterday.
Make sure you wash your clothes.
So, what kind of research did you do?
So, I looked up a few things about David and Goliath, naturally.
Okay.
You said Goliath.
Right.
So, one thing I found that very interesting is that Goliath is believed to have a disorder. He can't see.
What?
Yeah. So, legend has it that Goliath may have had a disorder called acromegaly. It's a condition that leads to a person growing extremely tall, but also leads to double vision and severe nearsightedness. So one of the reasons why David was far away, because he knew that he couldn't see him and there was no way for him to get to him. Then he hit him with the
ziggity boom right in
the
between the
ziggity
eyes.
zag.
So wait a minute,
Right
wait a
between
minute,
the
wait a
eyes.
minute. How did this even? What facts?
Rabbit hole.
How did they biblically find out the genetics of Goliath?
Yeah.
I don't think they did. I think it might be made up, but I like it.
I think a lot of science is made up.
Oh, for sure. It's guessing.
I mean, you're guessing. A lot of those things you're guessing at. But when I'm reading it, I was like, that makes sense.
No, what if he just got beat up by a little nigga?
But he didn't get beat up.
He got hit between the eyes with a rock.
He had a weapon.
Okay, so he lost by a little dude.
Yeah.
You don't have to be blind to see doubles and have some condition to get your ass whooped.
And he wasn't smart.
But if you can't see him winding that bad boy up and flinging it at you,
He
you're
could have.
susceptible to.
So Goliath is a giant, correct?
He's a giant.
No, we don't know what they considered a giant, but he was way bigger
Yeah.
than David. Now, so what you're telling me is he couldn't have looked at this little man with a sling and was like, if you throw that little punk ass rock, I will kick you in your shin and you'll die.
like you actually gave him enough time to figure out
Yeah.
pressure points and distance to kill you.
He could have underestimated him and just took and caught a biblical fade.
Just like homegirl.
No, homegirl was worse.
She was eating.
Yeah, she was hungry for an
But
ass whooping.
She
Now-
got like
now,
a full
A
four
punching
course
luncheon.
But now you got to.
4-course meal.
So one big misconception is, when we hear the story about the sling, we have our idea about a sling.
Okay.
We think of it as like a child's toy, right?
Okay.
Got to keep in mind, in those days, like that was an actual war weapon. So they were designed to do what they did.
Understood.
Yeah. So,
Understood.
So not just a rubber band between the
Yeah,
branches.
it wasn't just like the rubber
Yeah,
band.
it was the little
It
thing
wasn't.
that you
It wasn't like Home
wind
Alone.
up.
Yeah,
Mhm.
yeah, and it builds up enough force to take people out.
Yeah, I think David was real cold with the sling. He was a cold slinger.
Yeah.
Slanging.
Slang.
He was slanging out here,
slanging.
and Goliath just wasn't ready for it.
So does that mean he was slanging rocks?
Mm.
The original dope boy, David.
David.
Oh, we're getting somewhere. Okay.
Biblical
Dope
trapping.
man. Dope man.
So So do they ever say why they had to fight?
You know what? I didn't get that far.
How do we hear about a fight and it's such a historical fight, but we don't know why?
Man, because you know what? Because all through school, because I went to Catholic school, all we ever really talked about is the fight itself, never what
lead up.
led up to.
David was like, "That's why I fucked your bitch."
Yeah, you know what I'm saying?
Or
he could have been talking about his mama.
talking about his mama.
Mm.
All right, think real fast. Give me 2 scenarios apiece of why David and Goliath had a fight.
Well, I'm gonna go with the yo mama. So
You said that already. Come on.
I can't go with. I didn't
Snap
tell a
it.
yo mama joke though.
Okay, what do you say?
David and Goliath were best friends, and Goliath fucked David's girl.
Ooh.
The
Like a
first
basketball player.
Mhm. The second one, David and Goliath went into business together, and Goliath played David out of his share of the monies.
Damn. Fucking, what's that called?
Embezzlement or something.
Embezzlement. I was about to say espionage. I don't know
Espionage.
why.
Oh, that's a good.
That's a good one.
Good word
But that's
too, though.
not it. Espionage is not it.
Yeah.
I like that word though.
Wow. Okay, why?
All right, so all right, I already got one. So your mama. So David and Goliath actually aren't friends, and they like the same girl. The girl chose David.
Damn, has it been
Plot
about women
twist.
the whole time?
It's always.
I think
it's
it's always
always
about-
been about women.
Mostly.
Genesis.
All right.
I found out why David and Goliath were fighting to begin with.
Oh, shit.
So it says because Philistines had proposed to send their toughest warrior against the Israelites' toughest warrior to settle a dispute in the single combat. So they were at war. So they was just like, we got a big nigga, and they was like, we got a bigger nigga. You know what I'm saying? And there's the fight.
Wow.
Philistine.
War of the champions.
The same war we've been talking about.
I was gonna say that Goliath was gay and he touched David booty.
No,
And David was too hood for that shit. Thou toucheth my ass.
My
I catch this rock fade.
Yeah.
Speaking
the
of yo
interwebs.
mama,
What? Hey, I done fought a friend before, nigga. I'll do it again.
You ain't fought nobody. You just got fought.
No, my
Sounds
friend,
like
that was
you got
actual
Oh,
fight.
you actually fought him?
And he was bigger than me, too.
Did you win?
I think he was such shock that I
pause.
was punching him.
That he just stopped?
All right, I'm going to tell it because he's probably going to watch. He'd be like, tell the truth. So, like, I'm punching him. And he like, dog, that hurt. Like, he like, why? Like, and I'm not listening to him. And I guess he got tired of me punching him. So he kind of like picked me up and threw me.
What?
I've always been a slim dude, so it would, yeah.
You
like,
know,
but here's the thing, I wasn't trying to like hurt him, so I wouldn't punch him in his face.
You got tossed across the room.
So it was like all like arm shots,
Yeah.
hit him in the chest. Cause I'm like, this is my best friend. I don't want to like maul him.
he picked you up and threw you.
But he picked me up and like threw him across the
You want to know the image that popped in my head when he said that? You remember when Carlton and Will Smith was doing the dance that they always do, and he slung them into the audience, but it was a dummy flying in the air.
See, and I was thinking about Jazz getting thrown out the house.
Yeah. You just when they talk about somebody getting thrown, I always think about when they throw the dummy, and you can tell it's
Yeah.
a dummy.
Because it was like that winder, like he's
Yes.
Oh man, that is great. So all through high school, I rode the bus. I had to ride the Finkel bus. Look at his face.
The Finkel bus is a fight.
4-1.
Look here.
Oh,
Please understand. So, but here's the thing. So put my route into perspective. So I lived on Finkel and Myers,
Yikes.
and I went to Cass.
Woo,
So I was on
child.
that bus for 45 minutes
Hey,
every
man, my
day.
car got totaled on Finkel and Myers. Fuck Finkel and Myers. Destroyed my first Mini.
No.
Oh, that's cool. Oh,
Yeah.
he was over.
Oh.
And they ran. And I couldn't chase them because they hit they fucked my wheel up.
Yeah.
Oh.
Yeah. Sorry. On
And my
behalf-
insurance
on
ain't
behalf
paid
of
for
Finkel
it.
Avenue.
Oh.
I'm sorry. So we're on the bus.
Just bold.
So we're on the bus, and these two guys have been going at it, and they were at two different high schools. Actually, one of the guys went to Cass. Another guy, I think he went to Murray Wright or something like that. So the guy that went to Cass, I guess he had enough, and he hit my man's in the face, right? But you know, on the bus where you got the rear exit, so you know, like the pole is right there. So when you get off the bus, he hits him, and then my man's head hit the pole like, man. He was like,
Damn.
That's
I was like,
unfortunate.
dog.
Did anybody help him?
No, we were in his shop. First of all, I was a super nerd. I was still a super nerd, but I looked the
Y'all
part.
didn't help him up or
bro,
nothing?
Bro, understand? We were on the Finkel bus.
I understand that, but damn. So did the guy hit him again?
He
Or was
didn't
it-
have to. He was asleep. Bro was asleep.
So y'all just sat on the bus and let the bus keep on going and got off at
This is the
y'all
scenario.
stop.
It was like,
How long was he asleep?
it was just a minute. Like this was a scenario. It was like da 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 da. Bink, mink, boom, ding, bye. He just casually walked off the bus.
Please do all the sound effects one more time.
All right. Da 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 da. All right. Bink, bink, boom, ding, bye.
Like,
Oh my God.
like,
nigga got off like, this is my stop anyway.
exactly. Like he timed
Oh
it.
my God.
Like, this is my stop. I gotta go.
Oh my God. That is horrible.
I once almost got into a brawl with 30 people, me and my boys.
30?
Man, look.
Did you count them?
I just picture him
you really
running into a crowd. It's just like,
with that damn comic book pose. Looking like Wolverine.
Oh, with his superhero stance. So look, man. All right, I'm gonna make this quick. We were up at Michigan State, me and my boys. So paint the picture.
Okay.
It's 5 of us
5.
in a Geo Prism.
nigga,
What?
My man's borrowed his sister's ride. So we in the
Okay.
Geo Prism. We
Who
go.
was in the trunk?
Nope.
As you said Geo Prism. I'm like,
So-
ooh,
We were skinny.
small car.
Like
Y'all
no,
was
real talk.
Smurfs.
My
Okay.
one best friend that I had to fight with, he was the biggest one out of us.
The one who
rest of
threw
us
you.
was real thin.
I got to keep reiterating that he threw you. Go ahead.
I was like, so we go up to Faking the Funk, right?
He was strong.
He was strong. Still is. He might fight me when he hears this. So we go to Faking the Funk at Michigan State, right?
Okay.
Big party, having a good time.
Right.
So we go to Denny's after. So it's like let out. Everybody's at Denny's.
Denny's.
So my best friend had this cousin that was kind of like your boy.
Uh-huh.
Like he was ready to fight
Okay.
at any given moment. So his cousin, we used to call him Genuine because he was light skinned, had curly hair, and he used to like try to get up on everybody girls.
He used to dance with brooms? No? Okay.
No, not that's all.
Okay.
So it was this girl sitting like in a little atrium. It was like, the glass before you walk into the actual restaurant.
Time out. Sandra, what the fuck is an atrium?
Like a big ass room, usually glass walls and ceilings.
Okay, thank you very much.
All
You're
right.
welcome.
Thank you.
You're
so
welcome.
there are people sitting down just on the opposite side of the glass. So my man's goes to try to holler at the girl.
Mm-hmm.
So she was like, "Nah, I got a man. As a matter of fact, he's here." And I'm just standing there watching, like, all right, so he's gonna back off.
Right.
Fuck yo nigga.
No.
I was like, oh no.
He said those words?
He said those words. So at this point, I'm like, man, we're gonna have to fight because he probably got like 4 or 5 dudes with him. No big deal, right?
You got my man that throw niggas, though. You in good hands.
So we think. So my man's comes out from the bathroom, see my homeboy talking to his girl. He was like, yo, like this is my girl. And he was like, and he just snapped. He must have really thought she was really pretty. Because I would have walked away and found another pretty girl that was single. So he was like, hey, dog, you don't know me? And I'm sitting here like, bro, we ain't here for that. I just came from partying and phone number.
Like, this is Denny's for fuck's
He
sake.
thought she was olive oil. Because olive oil always went with the guy that won the fight. Olive oil was a skinny hoe.
Poor
If I
Papa.
was Papa, I'd have been like, fuck this bitch. She keep
Right.
going back to
Like,
Brutus.
Exactly.
Fuck y'all.
Right. Brutus keep
I'm
tying
eating
her
all
to
healthy,
train tracks and
working
stuff.
out.
She be
And you
letting
with this
him.
dude that's just eating
Yeah.
burgers. Man.
He
So
didn't eat burgers. I was wimpy to eat
that was
burgers.
women that ate burgers.
I just said my age, huh?
I want a burger. Anyway, so so we think like, all right, so we like, calm down. So we start walking back outside, and the other dude was like, no, I'm about to tell the story wrong. So my boy's cousin keeps talking smack. He like, y'all know me, nigga. I'm all night.
All night? What that mean?
I'm like, bro, I am not all night.
Wait a minute. I don't understand. What does that mean?
I guess he was down to fight all night.
I don't like that.
He make up his own slang or some shit? I ain't never heard
assuming-
nobody say
I
that.
never heard nobody say, but
I'm all night. The whole argument would have stopped. I'd have been like, what huh?
like
And I'm assuming this is the 90s.
I'm
so
all day?
Excuse
I
me,
don't
sir.
get it.
What is exactly all night? Like, so it got to the point where the young lady's boyfriend's friends got wind. Now, mind you, we're at Michigan State. We don't go to Michigan State, so we're on their territory. All of a sudden, I start seeing people start getting up and walking towards us. I was like, yo, we got to go. Because it was at least 10 walking towards us. And more people were getting up. I was like, oh, they're all together. They're friends.
So what I want to know, at what point did you go 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 30?
Again, I'm a nerd.
Because how did you know?
I was counting in fives. 5, 10, 15. Oh, we got to go. So my best friend, the one that threw me,
Yeah.
you remember you say he's strong, right?
Right.
He picks up his cousin like this and walks him out of the Denny's. Has him on his shoulder.
He bodyguarded him?
He bodyguarded this dude.
So wait a minute. Time out. As he's walking off, I got to know, was his feet kicking?
Yes. And he kept talking. He kept talking smack while he's suspended in air on his cousin's shoulder.
Oh, got me. I beat your ass if you put me down.
So this is what ended it all. We're
The high voice.
we're going
It's
back to the car,
necessary.
and I faintly hear, "Nigga, I'm about to go to the trunk." Oh, we gotta go.
That's one of the 30 said?
One of the 30 said.
So wait a minute. You telling me it's 30 on 5.
And somebody still had to go to the trunk?
And they still had to go to the trunk.
You know niggas weak sometimes like that.
You know what? Y'all might have won that fight. Not.
I wasn't gonna stick around to see.
Mm-mm.
So we hopped in the Prism, and I've never seen the Prism go that fast in my life.
With 5 niggas
With
in it,
5,
and one of them is Goliath.
yeah.
Oh my God. You know, I rank my friends on whether or not I think they would help me fight.
Same.
Do y'all do you do that too?
Same.
Well, we have a story.
Yeah.
Y'all have a story?
So,
Oh, no.
okay, we're gonna call this segment. Dean is a target for violence all the time. I'm doing a photo shoot on Trumbull.
Okay.
Trumbull, close to Warren, south of Warren.
Okay.
It's a house right on Trumbull, abandoned. It looked like a spooky house. So I was going to have my friend. She's dressed up like a goddess. We was going to take a picture of her and another picture with her not there and then fade her so she's like a ghost coming out the house.
Mm-hmm.
And so we're waiting, and we started shooting these pictures. It's me, the girl, the photographer's friend, whose name is CCW. I'll get to that. And then it's another chick. We're going to call her Little Lady. Okay?
Okay.
So we all out there. We shooting the pictures. It's a abandoned house, whatever. And then Goliath comes out the house.
Mm-hmm.
Not that house, a house across the street.
I was about to say, they came out the band, though?
I'm calling him Goliath.
Which means he was
That
big.
he was huge.
I was 280 pounds at the time. I'm 6 feet.
So you big yourself.
I'm calling him Goliath.
So he at least 6'4".
He's huge. And I don't know why he was on one. Fuck property. I was like, oh, hey, okay, we'll leave, man. I didn't know. No, I want to fight. What? Nah, man, we just gonna leave. It's all cool. Hey, pack that shit up.
Yo, get these cameras. Let's go.
Let's get on up out of here. You know what I'm saying? Like I said, I do get scared, but if I have to, I'm just gonna fight.
Mm-hmm.
So they putting the stuff up. CCW's church mouse quiet. Photographer, church mouse quiet. Little lady,
Ripping.
the loudest person, talking major smack. Her head was smaller than his hand. When I tell you he was big,
He could have
I'm
just
like-
palmed her face, huh?
we all gonna have to fight this dude. So I'm like, nah, it's all cool. It's all good. We just gonna leave. He on one, and I'm noticing, oh, he's high or drunk off of something. You could tell he was highly inebriated off of something.
Mm-hmm.
To me, my spidey senses say, whatever we do to him, it's not gonna hurt.
Right.
Exactly.
It's not gonna hurt, and he's not gonna stop.
Mhm.
Let's just go on and it ain't our property. We ain't supposed to be here. We are trespassing. So he's right. Let's go. So I'm like, shut the fuck up. Literally, shut the fuck up. So she starts to go towards the dude. I grab her like your homeboy did, old girl. She's not only kicking, she's punching. Let me go. Ah! You know how girls have a lot of bracelets on?
Mhm.
Yeah.
He was walking away. She took the bracelet off and threw it. I seen it in the air like, no. Fuck. He turned around and he started coming back. I put her down. Fuck. It's about to be on. Hey, he said, I want to fight. And they was like, who you want to fight? He was like, him, and pointed at me. I'm like, what?
Like, I didn't even do anything.
I don't know. Why? Why me? Why I gotta fight you? I don't want to do this. You shut the fuck up. Get in the car. You go over there. The other girl who was the goddess, she's just in total awe at this point. You know what I'm saying? Church mouse quiet. That's two people. That's church mouses. So thank God a neighbor came outside that knew him and got him away before we got because at this point I braced myself and I'm just like, I gotta give him that power. Like I needed my sling.
Yeah.
I was like, he gotta catch a good one. You know what I'm saying? I can't just, I gotta, whoo. But I'm like, oh, please, don't. I want to fight him. Lord help me now, please. I ain't never did nothing. And listen, please don't let me die today. This man is gonna beat my whole face off. It's gonna hurt so bad. It's gonna hurt so bad. They ain't gonna help me. I know they're not gonna help me. They're not gonna help me. I don't know why he want to fight me. Please, please get me out of this shit. A neighbor got this nigga away. The neighbor got him away. He went in the house, and we're still standing on the street. Now I'm quiet because I was ready to get my ass whooped.
Right. Like, fuck it.
You know what I'm saying? I'm not gonna run. I'm just gonna eat it. You know, and I'm really gonna try. I'm gonna try. So it's all over. And then one of the church monsters say, Shit, nigga, it was about to go down because I got my CCW.
Where were your antennas?
Nigga, at that point, it'd have been warning shots, something.
Dude, just
Been like, fat. All right, nigga.
do the doughboy. We got a problem here. Like,
Listen, man,
Something.
this is what I call.
Like, did he have the gun, or is he saying he got his certificate
He
on
said
him?
he had a
You know what I'm
CCW.
saying?
He never
Because-
showed us the gun.
Right, so it sounded like he had like his certificate.
But see,
on him.
some people get CCWs just because it's cool to have
Right.
and they can talk shit. But in real life, you have to shoot somebody. You got to do it. You know
Yeah.
what I'm saying? And a lot of people really ain't about
No.
that life.
No.
You know what I'm saying? If I had the CCW and that man was coming at me, we would have invented the stand your ground law then, because I would have shot his big ass
actually, we do have that law here.
No, what he's saying at that time,
at that time.
it would have been sooner.
I don't know when it started.
Red, science is made up, right?
Yeah,
A lot of it.
most of it.
Okay,
yeah.
I want you to make up science real quick.
Real quick.
Yes. Usually, with hood fights, the second your hand connects with the face, you say the word bitch.
Yeah,
Scientifically, what happens?
you get this surge of adrenaline, and it just gives you the motivation you need to keep whooping that bitch ass.
No. How does the word bitch and the contact with the face happen at the same time? Because if you miss, you don't say bitch.
I think you just kind of said it. It's like a magnetism issue. The saying the bitch is the only way that you gonna get that first hit off. If you don't say bitch first, then you're gonna miss.
So it's a bitch button in your knuckles, is what
Yeah.
you're saying.
Mm-hmm.
We have a bitch button in our knuckles. So the second you hit contact, you say bitch. You ever notice that?
Yeah.
You be like, bitch.
Yeah.
What? How did that happen? I know somebody who had a fight.
Maybe because like your subconscious is like, I can't believe I'm fucking fighting right now. Like, you know what
How did
I'm
I get in
saying?
this situation?
Like, and then you hitting that person like now, as if like now I gotta beat your ass. I was trying to have a nice day, and now I gotta fight. You know what I'm saying, bitch?
You,
You taking me out of character.
you know what? I just realized that I have way too many fight stories, and this conversation will last a million fucking years.
Yo.
Thank God for editing, right?
But one thing we do have to understand is that when your mother tells you to go fight somebody, I understand that you got to listen to your mama, and
Sometimes
you
you might have to eat that ass whooping from your mom instead.
yeah, you got pride and all of that stuff.
That's a good trade-off.
But you need to have humility and understand your own fighting abilities and know when you're outmatched.
Know your strengths.
And just tell mom, I live to fight another day. I don't want to die today.
Like, you just have to call the whole family, like, she ain't do nothing. Gonna let this girl keep beating her up. Yep, you just gonna have to call the whole family and talk about me.
You're just going to have to talk about it because I refuse to catch 4 fades.
and be bald.
And you know what I'm saying? Like, damn, man, how's your fucking fighting record 4-0 in one fight?
And the fourth one wasn't even your idea. You was trying to go home.
You took your L like a woman. Like, she did stand up and try to fight. She just
Because
lost.
I'm pretty sure them 2 times she was like, ain't no fucking way.
Man, look, she caught the... and she fell like...
She caught some real skibbity peps.
the super skivvities.
Man.
Yo, this is the Whole Ass Podcast
Whole ass.
Podcast.
with Jahi, Red Myshelle, and Beanz. This probably lasts a little long. We might cut some of this shit out. But, for all y'all parents out here, stop getting y'all kids ass whooped. That shit ain't cool. Teach them how to fight at least. Don't just tell them don't just throw them in the damn pool and say swim. Teach them how to fight. Y'all ain't shit. This is the Whole Ass Podcast.
Whole ass.
Podcast.
I like it.
I like that.
Breaker 19, this is Heavy Music. Over.